Let's take a look at the golf handicap system. We know it can be confusing, but thankfully the CDGA is here to straighten it all out.
The biggest criteria is the distance of the golf course. That is by far number one. It has been for a lot of years and continues to be. There's 10 different factors, obstacle values that are rated on each hole. Again, width of the fairway, size of the green, speed of the green, are there hazards, where are they located, different things like that. And then there's some distance factors that come into play. Is the hole uphill or downhill? Is it a dog leg? But a lot of it gets back to yardage, and that's still about 90% of the formula.
A common misnomer about your handicap is not measuring your ability to play the game, but rather your potential to play it. That's why there are 8 of 20 scores used instead of 20 of 20. You are only expected to shoot to your handicap index 1 of 4 times. This process has been adopted by the entire planet in the World Handicap System.
I mean, I like the new way that they do it, how you drop it in for the day and it comes in and it readjusts versus I think it was like every 2 weeks or every other week. So I do like the new revision on that front.
And how important is it when you're playing in events to have the handicap?
I think it's pretty important, especially at our club. So you don't want to be the sandbagger. So, but I think so. I think it's fair. It's really fair.
We want a lower index. We strive to be better. It's an honor sport. So you post your scores, and if it goes up, it goes up. If it goes down, it goes down.
There are many great benefits for being a Chicago District Golf Association member, such as playing in numerous events and tournaments being held at private clubs, as well as the finer Chicagoland public access facilities. It's also the best place in the land of Lincoln to carry an official handicap index.
One of the things is I can play games with anybody at any level, and then also I get to play in these great CDGA events, and have fun.
The ability to improve it. I mean, that's kind of, my goal in keeping it. One of the goals is, to improve on it, see how low I can get it, and, like I said, compete against some of the others that are also lower caps. So,
why is it important to you to kind of carry an official handicap index?
Keeps us kind of honest, and that's one thing that's really important about golf and about keeping handicaps and keeping indexes.
Thanks to technology, it's easier than ever to input your scores through the CDGA website, either at the courses, at home, or their handy phone app.
Well, now it's a daily update. It's hole-by-hole scoring. It's stat tracking. And all of that has been developed by us here in Chicago for our members through the app. So what we've seen evolve is go from something where after the round, you figured out what you did and posted that, to now, while you're playing the golf course, at the end of the first hole, you can punch in your score. Did I hit the fairway? How many putts did I take? And we see golfers adapting to that because it gives them feedback. And the big thing of the handicap index, it allows you to track your progress. Am I getting better? Am I getting worse?
How have you used it as kind of a game improvement tool, a game tracking tool over the years?
I think, like you say, over the years, it's been tracking, and as you get a little bit older, you check to see if your game's kind of going down. It's not just about distance and whatnot. Your game changes, and so you have to make up for that distance by improving your short game, and you keep that score kind of with the handicap, and it lets me know if I'm doing okay or not.
To have one simple place, the app is great too, where you can just load it in on your phone. I know a lot of courses have the computer, which kind of help you load it in too, but just carrying it on your phone and then having it at will to look it up. So if you go to a course, see where you're staying, where you stand as far as how many strokes you're getting, and when you're with your buddies trying to set up a game, then it's very helpful for that.
Within our club, we just try and have rules, and we try to remind the women that they have to post before midnight. They should of the day they play. We try and teach them how to adjust their scores appropriately.
I find the app to be extremely easy to use. You can get done with the round, input that in there, and then the next day it's uploaded and ready to go. So the app is very efficient. You don't have to go in and log into any systems. It's just always going.
We certainly hope that helps you get a better understanding of the handicap and the World Handicap System.